Welcome to September the 17th. I'll start from 2017, work back to 2013, and then see what else happens. Don't give up on hope. Opportunity regarding same-sex marriage votes squandered. While many are campaigning for yes or no, the lost opportunity was for a cheap electronic vote to be tested, done right, and not based on IBM environmental issues, but on practical considerations of effectiveness and cost while protecting data. A vote could have been made over the internet for most of the population. By making the votes private, not secret, the vote would have been verifiable, making it impossible to manipulate remotely. Some people would have needed to use paper documents, but the cost of administering such a vote would be much less than $120 million. Meanwhile, ALP and Greens denounce the expenditure on the issue as waste. But they don't mind throwing away $500 billion on nothing that Australia has today, or over $100 trillion on lowering global world temperature by a fraction of a degree in 100 years' time and charging the bill to the world's poorest. Meanwhile, on same-sex marriage, yes campaigners, different to those who will vote yes, are wanting to approve abuses seen overseas when same-sex marriage has been introduced. Christian churches persecuted for not marrying gay couples, and families threatened with losing their children for not raising their children in a gender-neutral home. The yes vote seems to approve a bureaucratic overreach. I'm sympathetic to the yes cause, but will vote no because of the yes campaign. 50 years since Beatles launched Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band album. The album was groundbreaking, brilliant, and still relevant today. In 1966, after a grueling world tour, the Beatles gave up live performances. They couldn't play their latest album songs on stage, Revolver, because those songs had not matched the two guitars, bass, and drum stage. They were disappointed at their live efforts, which became obvious in Japan, where adoring crowds were quiet. And so the Beatles went their separate ways for a time. Lennon met Yoko, Harrison traveled to India and studied sitar under Ravi Shankar. McCartney got the idea of an alter ego band making music. Beach Boys' Pet Sounds was released and impressed and inspired McCartney. Halfway through making the album, McCartney suggested Sgt. Pepper, and the band decided to make the album as if it had been recorded by their alter egos. Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, A Day in the Life, With a Little Help from My Friends are a few of the popular tracks that have made the album chart #1 in Australia and UK for decades.